This is a certified VoroAMI classic.
What's up y'all, it's your boy VoroAMI, and in today's video, we'll be yapping about my favorite DC character once again, aka The Flash, and the time he packed up his arch nemesis Professor Zoom in the classic Silver Age series, Batman the Brave and the Bold. So without further ado my G's, let's get right on with the video. Also make sure to leave a thumbs up for your boy and subscribe to the channel if you're a returning viewer. The GOAT hero Batman pulls up and knocks down numerous soldiers like Sonic from Super Mario Bros. Z, and Batman with the speed bands is in the same combo, bruh. Batman is already talented on his own, but now he's got super speed too? A wonderful combination. Batman declares that Dawn's reign of terror is over and dashes up with an attempt to knock bro's head off, immortal style. Unknowns to Batman, Dawn was on his LeBron levels of awareness and catches the punch while saying, "Is it?" about his reign being over, and minks Batman away so he can continue his twisted game on the Caped Crusader. Crazy to think that John Wesley Shipp is voicing Dawn here. Bro was the 90s Flash, then became Dawn in this episode, and later Barry's father and Jay Garrick in the CW show. Elite castings all around, man. The three generations of the Flash, Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, all realize that Dawn is distracted by Batman and begin discussing of ways to escape their current predicament. Barry tells his two fellow Flashes that if they speed up, they can create a dimensional rift, allowing one of them to escape. And man, I love the Flash so much, man. This right here just gave me flashbacks of the sensational chain lightning story from Mark Waid's era of the Flash, which I recommend y'all checking out after this video. Dawn and Batman ran into each other with their blurs like their Sonic and Shadow, and y'all, it wasn't looking too good for Batman at all. Like, the GOAT hero had all these speed bands, but it still wasn't enough to match Dawn's enhanced speed, thanks to him siphoning off the other three Flashes. Like, Dawn starts putting Batman in the Tekken combo sequence as he rams to Batman, hits him in the back, gives him a solid mink to the face, another mink, and then a Shoryuken that drops him on the hard concrete. Got put down like Gara in his first matchup with Rock Lee. Straight disrespect. Dawn talks down Batman on how he really believed he could beat him at his own speed game, and Reverse Flash humiliating Batman has become a staple in DC Comics. I'll never forget how Dawn packed up Bruce in the Button storyline. Elsewhere, the three Flashes successfully create a dimensional rift to escape, and as Barry tells his homies that only one of them can escape, Jay and Wally both shove him into the rift. Like, Barry, this is the Super Age, aka your era. You gotta be the one to go and lay the smackdown on that fraud known as Professor Zoom. And this is such an underrated moment for real. Seeing Jay and Wally not hesitate at all to push Barry, man, you gotta love the homies, man.
A few moments later,
Flash is transported into the middle of the city, and just look at Barry's face. He's about to go off for real. Barry races down the city at alarming speeds to take down his op once and for all. Meanwhile, Dawn and Batman are continuing their shadow boxing session, and it isn't looking good for Batman, y'all. But he got pieced up with a Kazama combo string rush from Tekken 3, and bro is utilizing these shots now. Dawn really thinks he's him, huh? Well, he is. But bro's stealing off Jay and Wally's speed too to accomplish this horrendous task on Batman. Dawn lifts Batman up and tosses him away, causing the GOAT hero to bounce up and down like a deflatable ball. Batman, you tried, my GOAT. That's all that matters. Batman tries to catch himself. Unfortunately for the GOAT hero, Dawn has Mr. Sinister level plans up his sleeves as he vibrates his hand at the same speeds to phase through Batman's chest, and one of the most powerful moves any speedster can do for real. When a speedster does this, just know you're about to be packed up like Cody Rhodes. Just as Dawn prepares to finish off the Cape Crusader, he hears a haze zoom from the Flash and clutch saves from Barry Allen. You gotta love that, man. Barry asks Dawn if he's ready to throw hands one last time with him as Dawn stands up with a sinister all-for-one smirk, like you know this man's about to go down, bro. He's ready, man. And this background is perfect. Just look at Jay and Wally smirking. They know Dawn is about to get his mustard rear end kicked in by the Silver Age Flash, aka Barry Allen. The two rivals speed up and begin boxing like pro boxers as Dawn launches Barry into the ground with a strong Nina Williams roundhouse kick. You know that kick was devastating. Dawn runs up to Barry like a madman to spear Barry out of the palace, and now Dawn's doing spears like he's 25 Braun Breaker.
From Omas, night, I'm
This is what happens when you're a broken speedster with enhancements from 2 other broken speedsters. You become a certified dog in your actions and way of thinking. Barry and Ybor Thawne continue their minking sessions in the air and even grab each other too. Every viewer knows that when rivals grab each other in a fight, they mean extreme business. Thawne headbutts Barry, and you see what I'm talking about? Never have I ever seen Thawne do a headbutt, and here he is doing one on Barry. That's how you know he has extreme disdain for Barry. Flash and Thawne race down the complex, and I just love the blur after effects that are left behind whenever a Flash runs in some of these shows. Reminds me a lot of the Silver Age and Bronze Age era of the Flash. Barry and Thawne start moving down the city like they're trying to complete an S-rank mission from Sonic Adventure 2, and Thawne's face, homie is not liking that Barry's being able to match his speed with the hacks he's put on himself from siphoning off Jay and Wally's speed. The 2 rivals continue racing each other until they arrive in a desert setting, and the desert, huh? You know what that means, y'all. Flash and Zoom intercept each other with their speed as they continue their race on the ocean. And man, now they're on the ocean. Another perk of being a speedster, you can cross so much areas in a short amount of time. Like, if there was ever a power set that I would want to choose, it'd definitely be super speed. It's just too good, man. Ybor Thawne attempts a silent side jab on Barry but misses, and here comes one of the coldest moments in a fight, in my opinion, as the 2 rivals fast punch each other at the same time over and over again, to the point they start creating a whole music beat over their punches. Like, I don't know, that's so fire to me. Thawne knees Barry in the stomach, which catches him off guard for a sec. Thawne does a fake swipe at Barry, which allows for the villain to mink Barry away, and Thawne, he's 1 tier away from entering the dirtiest player in the game alongside Ric Flair. Thawne tells his arch nemesis that his speed was always a match for his, and has become even greater thanks to the argumentation from the 2 other Flashes, aka Jay and Wally. A sick villain, man. That's why we love him so much. He's such a compelling villain, bruh. The heroes race around the globe, and bruh, that's another thing I love about the Flash. Like, how did we not get this type of moment with the 2023 movie, man? They botched that movie so bad. Flash deserves a redo on movies, for real for real. The 2 speedsters reach another part of the world and start playing a follow the leader game with each other as they continue racing around the middle of a desert until they form a miniature crater inside. I know I'm commentating over this sensational throwdown, but this makes me so annoyed how the Flash movie could have been something like this. Like, how did they botch a first ever Flash movie, man? Barry sees that Thawne is catching up, quickly thinks of an S-tier level plan by generating ice on the side of the trench. Comics and superheroes, you gotta love the crazy shenanigans that they always pull in moments like this. Barry falls back, surprising Thawne to the point he actually pulled out the legendary answer, and the eyebrows up too. Thawne's been in some wild shenanigans, but nothing like this from his facial expression alone. Thawne continues moving up, and look at Barry, dog. He's him. Do you see that pose? Barry extends his right leg out and trips Thawne, and this is insane, bruh. Thawne starts sliding across the trench like a kid who failed to enter his slide properly, and man, y'all, Thawne has been humiliated in many of his fights against Barry and Wally in the comics and other adaptations, but I gotta say, this is easily one of the top ones out there, as by the time Thawne was finished sliding across the trench, he was out here looking like Mojo and Cody Rhodes after one of their beating sessions, man. Barry cooked Thawne thanks to his scientific mind, and that's why Barry is such a GOAT, man, in DC. Thawne looks up like a defenseless male lion and sees Barry in front of him. When a hero has his fist on his waist like this, just know you're about to be packed up once and for all. Barry tells Ybor Thawne he's the Flash, speed is his game, and doing Sonic proud with that line, man. And that catchphrase, I should say, not a line, catchphrase, as Barry minks Thawne in the face, follows up with another punch, and finishes off with a third mink, and chill, Barry. Thawne has lost enough teeth already. You don't need to make him look more like Blackbeard from One Piece. Later on in the episode, the Flash family and Batman arrive back in the normal timeline, and one of the best moments from Batman the Brave and the Bold, man. Good episode, man. John Wesley Shipp playing Ybor Thawne in this show too was fantastic. They really got the 90s Flash to voice Ybor Thawne here. It was fantastic, man. And the Flash, as y'all know, is my favorite character, and I absolutely love this moment in the Brave and the Bold series. Barry showed Thawne why he is the Flash, and that will always be a top tier showcase moment in this series in my opinion. The Flash is a character I hope James Gunn utilizes in the DC universe. He has so much potential. It doesn't matter if it's Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West, or Bart Allen. The Flash has to be in the DC universe. He's such an important character, though I feel with the way how Jordan has been casted, the fact that he's so old and Jon Stewart is so young, I'm really thinking we're gonna get Wally West as the Flash. in the DCU, you know what I'm saying? Even with Creature Commandos confirming that Wally exists in this universe, I'm really leaning into being Wally, but I don't mind if we get Barry, Bart, and J2, because like I said, it don't matter which Flash it is, as long as the Flash is done right in this universe, it'll be fire, bro, for real. But anyways, besides this, man, I'm gonna be setting up the Discord for y'all. Y'all want that Discord, and I got y'all, man. The server's gonna be up very soon, man. But as always, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel. I also have a DC playlist that features my older DC videos, as well as a Marvel one, a Ben 10 one, and an anime one, so y'all make sure to check those ones out when this video drops. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok, so make sure to follow on there too. The Static Hot Streak variation is available on there, so make sure to check out the TikTok. And yeah, as always, I hope y'all continue a nice week, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. VoroAMI out.